innovation theater and focus on what really works. As a seasoned strategy consultant and one of the world's premier transformation experts, Krippendorff is an authoritative guide to navigating organizations through this era of transient advantage. While we still do not have an absolute proven system for innovative growth, this book provides one of the most comprehensive paths I've seen, uniquely combining the breakthrough ideas of Steve Blank, George Day, Steve Denning, John Hagel, Alex Osterwalder, myself, and other leading thinkers into a single framework that can be easily activated within any organization. Through the Innovate framework, listeners will learn how to shift their organizational mindset, break free from traditional thinking, and challenge the outdated status quo in order to embrace transformative possibilities, deploy disruptive ideas, and deliver bottom-line results. The organization of tomorrow will gain a sustained competitive advantage by asking its employees to paint outside the lines. Let Kaihan show you how to create a masterpiece. Introduction. What my clients taught me. I thought I knew everything. For more than 15 years, the entire focus of my professional life has been on the dynamics of strategy and innovation. I had conducted some 1,000 workshops and seminars across a wide spectrum of organizations and industries, helping managers generate creative business ideas to drive growth. Almost always, those workshops produced terrific ideas that left participants feeling enthusiastic and eager to proceed. But their organizations rarely acted on these ideas. I concluded reluctantly that getting an innovative idea through the bureaucracy of an established company was hard work and carried a low success rate. It seemed that large organizations, even when well-intentioned, simply set up resource allocation structures that tend to kill off radical ideas, an intractable dead end. Then, in 2015, I learned how wrong I was. I happened to hear a program on National Public Radio about a leading New York publishing company that was using a new approach to engage aspiring writers. Wait, I thought, this sounds familiar. As I listened to the details, I realized that this idea had emerged out of a workshop we had facilitated a couple of years earlier. So I excitedly called our client. Could I come talk with them about how they had pulled it off? Of course, they said. And so I made my way to the offices of Macmillan Publishers' Children and Young Adult Division in the historic Flatiron Building in Lower Manhattan. I didn't realize it at the time, we seldom do, but that meeting started me on a path that led to an entirely new way of thinking about innovation. My education came in two parts. First, the Macmillan story, remarkable and illuminating in itself. Then, as I began analyzing that success in detail, I uncovered new research that revealed even deeper insights. The hero of the Macmillan story is Gene Feiwel, the editor behind phenomenally successful series like Goosebumps and The Babysitter's Club. You will get to know her well in this book, for her story illustrates all the key elements presented in this book. When Jean attended our original workshop, she had proposed an idea she was calling Romance 2.0. Through her hard work and relentless dedication, it eventually evolved into the new initiative known as Swoon Reads, today the leading crowdsourced platform to help undiscovered romance and young adult writers refine their manuscripts and find their audience. It has been lauded in the industry press as an uncommon example of an established publishing company introducing the kind of innovation we usually expect from Silicon Valley. In the Flatiron offices that day in 2015, Jean and her team laid out the steps that took them from the kernel of an idea to what it is today. In the chapters ahead, you will be able to watch those steps unfold. But what struck me the most that day was what I didn't hear.